Okay, let's take a look at an interesting question or note about line types. So here we have a line and it looks like it's a continuous line, but in reality it's a hidden line. I'm just so far away from it, it's so long that to be able to see the entire line, it doesn't look hidden anymore. And that's because these are a specific length with a specific gap. Like this little bit of the line from here to here is like an 1/8 inch long, and this little gap is a 1/16 inch long. That's what a line type does. It just replaces your line with a series of segments that are a specific size. And so when I get far away, of course, they all blend together. Okay, so there's a few ways that you can adjust this. There's something called line type scale that doesn't change the length of the line, but changes the size of these little segments and gaps. So I could right click and look at the properties and do something called line type scale. And I could make it like 10. And all of a sudden you can see the little pieces. And that works out really well unless sometimes I want to look in close and sometimes I want to look in far away. And so that makes it hard. That line type scale applies whenever you look at that line in the model space. So that can be a little bit of an issue. Okay, now I want to show you two layouts. Here's one layout showing that line. Here's another layout. Oh, and in this layout, everything looks right. And in this one, they don't. Okay, and the trick is AutoCAD has a cool trick. PSLT, I think it is. Paper Space LT Scale. Paper Space LT Scale. On this layout, the paper space LT scale is set for 1, which means make those look right on this piece of paper. On this one, PSLT scale, it's set for 0. And so that means use whatever it is in the model. Don't adjust it to look right on this piece of paper. Now you'll find that our standard as we get a new drawing that comes up looks like this one. Okay? So that's something to think about. You can also set it within a viewport all by itself. AutoCAD is a huge program. It gives you tons of things to do. But here's the takeaway from that. If you're in model space and you draw a line and it doesn't quite look right, just go look at it on one of your layouts and see if it's going okay.